underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now on. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you. Lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 29, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant, it works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down. So on opening drive so far, Charles, they moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On first down, Garoppolo. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw is Garoppolo. This is caught. Touchdown. Austin Hooper. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Carr now on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, New Orleans.
Here's Carr. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Now Carr. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Carr to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to get this up to midfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. From midfield, here's Carr. James has got it, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To throw his car. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Carr now on 1st down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action. Now it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
second and goal. The 1-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go! Let's go right here!
Here we go with Williams. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Williams stopped up short of the goal line on 4th down. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo now. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust, and this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime reports. First things first, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Saints. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stock troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Carr. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. They said a big run to avoid the 3-0 on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's got Smith here.
Carr's pass complete to Traylon Smith. And he is scored. It's now 2nd and 6. At 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
17 there and a New Orleans first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34. There to make the stop was John Jenkins.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. And let's get the ball back for us.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
2nd and 7.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And his pass incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
He's got Renfro on the out route.
He'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Garoppolo looks to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On play action, now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Garoppolo. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Austin Hooper, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead.
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown.
The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints again ready to go on offense.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Carr now on 1st down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr again. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Trayvon Smith. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Carr now to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Again, it's Carr.
A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here.
Carr to throw.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Carr.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.